Good morning. Let's get starting to get set up this morning. What's up, man? Not a lot, just getting around this morning. Oh, I knew it was coming. I'm kind of ticked off I didn't take Apple late yesterday. I almost did. And then it aggravated I didn't. I don't usually trade it late, but I'm like this. I wanted to take it about 2:30 when it dipped right here because I thought Apple was going to push up, and it did, pushed up. I, yeah, I didn't want to though. So, what do you do? Um, yeah, it's looking pretty good. Like it's going to run again. We'll see, I guess. Look at SPY. SPY's going to run right to the high pre-market. Look at this nonsense. It's really hard to trade this today with this type of movement. Possibly. I know. Yeah. You can tell that they knew something was up is it was getting bought up right here. You see this buy up and then it pops and then consolidated right here. I don't know. I think it's going to be kind of a long-term play. I'm not sure it's going to happen real soon, so I'm back and forth about it. Yeah. Yeah. Waiting for everybody else to get on. I got the YouTube stream up too. I don't think so. I think it's going to hang right. I think it's going to hang right in this range. That's about what it's worth. Right in this 30 to 38, 35, right in that range. That's what it's worth. But it hasn't been worth that for a while. I mean, they were in a slope for 2 years, but yeah. Yeah, I'm about to start. I'm going to grab a cup of coffee real quick and then give me a second. I'll be right back. All right, so we're going to get into it here. SPY's pushing up. Do what now? Yeah, let me get there. Let's do SPY and Qs. Let's see where we are. SPY is definitely on the trap and squeeze. That trap yesterday, nasty. Nasty. All right. Yeah. So the high is 437.84. Q's is going to try to break out again, it looks like. Q's had a candle down to the 50. Interesting. Yeah. All right. Q's looks like it's going to break out. Well, it's coming back to its high from yesterday. It's just racing back to it. All right. Let's just kind of bounce through and see if we can find something we like. Apple's up to that 148.94. 153.48 is going to be the next stop. I should have took Apple long yesterday. I'm really agitated I didn't take that trade. I really am. I'd have to get a dip out of Apple again, of course, to take the trade. 146.12 down to 145. You know, the close after hours, 145.30s, somewhere in there, in that range. To get long is probably going to be a good play today. We'll just whether we come straight down or it slides down over the day. Yeah, well, we'll see. But that's kind of what I'm looking for. I would probably take the retest. We've got to watch the bounce of yesterday's high. All right. AMC I'm not trading. AMD had a nice pullback and looks like it wants to come back up. It's moved so much it's got a little phantom tick down here. I know I'm looking at it though. Still on. I don't think I like it either. All right, here's Amazon. Amazon's going to run at highs, looks like. The range is super big today. Going to have to be careful today. $36.90 on Amazon. push then sell off possibly. Yeah, no, I see Boeing's coming up too. Bob has been erratic for months. I'm just not. There's nothing. You can't trade that stuff. You just can't. It's too hard. Yeah. Coinbase, very interesting. Still red on the money flow. Still coming out. Hasn't changed. Huh? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think Coinbase is going to come down today. Disney on the squeeze. I don't. Yeah. Oh, right here. I know. That'd have been a nice move when we were planning on looking at this trade and we didn't take it. Yeah. It's interesting though. Their money flow's still out on the daily. Yeah. Facebook had a candle up to highs. Look at that. Was that intraday yesterday? When was this candle? 12:59 p.m. It had a candle up to 358.52. Are you joking me? And then it sells off down to 350.38. So we probably look for an open bounce on Facebook is probably going to be a good play today. Maybe even the low. We'll watch it. It's 351.20. You get about a point of risk on Facebook. And look at the chart over here. On the daily. Yeah, I see the big candle. Yesterday's low was pretty deep. 348.80. Right. The spread's pretty big. It's just bouncing around. We'll watch Facebook. I'll put it on my other screen. Well, look at gold squeezing today. Google broke highs. Pre-market. Interesting. No, I'm not trading Google. I'm just watching. Intel looks like it's about to break its downtrend. Well, it had a big gap down back in May, late April. Yeah, in earnings. Might try to get up in the gap. Yeah. Why do I have Mara? Oh, this was something you wanted me to look at, isn't it, Mara? Microsoft right straight to the lines. I mean, just stone cold. This trade yesterday, I'm so pissed off I didn't catch it. It never gave me an entry. I never had a chance. I had a chance on Apple to get in the first minute, and I just wasn't willing to risk it. Whoops. Oh, I don't know. Where's Microsoft going? MU is definitely selling off. Yeah, Netflix been on a tear, but there's this gap on Netflix. It usually likes to fill its gaps. It's trying to fill this one. Oh, it filled it already, actually. Candle up to 849.46. That broke the high. You see that? Nvidia long today, probably. Wait for it to come down. Get it as deep as we can get it. Probably gonna be a longer term. I don't know if it'll happen today. Could. Yeah, that's why it's running. Man, it really looks like this thing's gonna sell off down to this 7.99. Have to watch this. Have to watch this for the dip. I'm gonna wait for it to dip. I'm not gonna chase Nvidia. Let me see what Q's is doing now. There's a pivot. There's a pivot here pre-market. 363.23 Q's could bounce on. What did I tell you space was gonna do, buddy? What I tell you? What I tell you it was gonna tank. I've been telling you to sell the news for a while. Sell the news. Buy the rumor. Square long from the open probably is going to be a good play from like 230 or 240. 239.96 in that range. Could bounce a little higher than that. I think I'd be patient. Try to get it as deep as possible. But I wouldn't give it a lot of wiggle room outside of that 240. Probably 50 cents down to like 239.50. I think that's as far down as I'd let it come. It's as much risk as I'd be willing to give it. Tesla. Man, look at Tesla. Every day it's doing this right now. Well, that candle broke the high. Not the high, but you know, the range. It broke out of this range, so it's probably going to go up there. Just not crazy about this chart right now. Yeah. Yeah. We thought it was going on a run back here, remember? Walmart's trash. Eventually. I looked at Bob already. Look like we're going to get a pop and drop. Or a drop and then a pop. One of the two. That's the way it's looking. I'm looking for I want the drop and then the pop. I like Square if we can get a dip on Square. Allergies are killing me. The pollen count's so high in Florida right now. It's just nuts. Whoops. What do you like about it? It's at highs. Which wick? This one? Oh yeah, 309.14. That was back in February. Mm-hmm. Huh. It looks like PayPal's gonna dip. I think we're gonna get some kind of dip at some point today. Yeah, 298.23. I wouldn't risk PayPal until around that range. Problem is, if you take it there, you're taking it below yesterday's lows. But that's coming into the 9. 298.23 is about tagging the 9. So wait for it to tag the 9 on the daily and risk it long. Probably not a bad play. Yep, going to be sitting on our hands waiting for a dip. I think it's going to start dipping pre-market, so we'll see. Just wait. Yeah. I like Apple around 146.12. Right in this. Maybe even down as deep as I can get at 145, between 146.12 and 145.11. Market conditions, of course. You know, if SPY's tanking, then I'm not going to take it, but big moves like this, you're better just sit on your hands and watch and not get yourself into a position where you're going to lose all your money. Size down. Yep. Size down when it's big moves. Do what now? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. What does? Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah. Yeah. I'll be right back. Wells Wells Fargo post profit as economy grows, but cancels all personal lines of credit a few days ago. You see this shit? BlackRock is now closed to 10 trillion under management. Yeah, BlackRock's huge. All right, I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. So Nokia popped. Why is Nokia popping? Huh. Were they trying to short squeeze this thing again? Yeah, I don't care. I'm not going to trade Nokia. It's all hanging at highs. Bitcoin's been coming down. Well, it just pulled up a little. It was all the way down to 31.5 last night. Yeah, it's going to go down to 26, I think. We'll see. Yeah. Let's focus up here. Got about a minute and a half. Not going to be very many plays we can take if we don't get a dip. I'm not shorting the top. That's just all there is to it. Just need Apple to keep sliding and get down in this range down here, and I'm going to get real interested in Apple. Yeah. Well, that's how it works. Microsoft's come back a little bit. Google popped out the high and it's pulling back now. 30 seconds till the open. I expect a dip. I just do. I'm not sure when it's. I'd love for it to have. I'd love for it to sell off first in the morning. That'd make me excited. That's right. Got to check the other, looking at my other screen here. Microsoft's coming down. Google just broke its high. It made pre-market. Amazon's coming down hard. We're going to get that dip, it looks like. Hopefully. Let's get some continuation. Come on, Apple. Right down in this range. Let me get you long. Google's going to pull the whole damn thing up. Q's isn't convinced yet. Yep, Google squeezing. I'm just sitting on my hands. I'm not going to jump in anything. I want to wait and see, let this shake out a little bit and see what happens. SPY's pushing at highs within 20 cents. Yeah. SPY's pushing at highs. Apple's getting some traction and pushing. Amazon's still coming down though. I don't know why Q's and Apple can't follow Amazon's lead right now. I really like that a lot. Just no entry unless you want to short the highs. But I'm not shorting highs. It's not doing it. I don't try to pick the top. So it breaks out. SPY breaks out of this 437.84. It's already short squeezing after yesterday. These people are trapped. There goes Apple. It's going to run up to my next level. 153. 48. It's going to go up there. God damn it. No, I'm not chasing it. I got to get a dip or I'm not getting in. I'm just not. I'm not chasing it. I need a proper dip to get in anything. It's unfortunate because I really wanted to jump in. I'm just not. Just patience. That's all it takes. Amazon's dipping, everything else going up. AMD's coming to life too. Facebook's selling off. Coming into level 351.20 is where we're looking for Facebook to get to. So Facebook had a candle. I didn't see this the last one we were looking at it prior. At 350 even. That's a little outside of standard risk on Facebook, so we want it as deep as possible. It's probably going to jam through that 351.20. Here comes Amazon. SPY's at highs. SPY just broke out. SPY broke highs. Apple tagged the 148.94. 2 days in a row that I can't get into the play. I mean, everybody just got to understand that when you're trading, you just can't chase it. You have to wait. You can't be chasing it at highs. Video screaming. Oh, it's dumping. 799.91 is where it should come to. If we get any kind of continuation. I'm hoping I'm going to get an Apple dip now. Q's is dipping. Pulling back a little bit. Amazon's coming into the open. Amazon broke the open. It's on its way down. Oh, there's nothing for me to get into. Nothing that I want to trade down far enough except for Facebook, maybe. Facebook's trying to get, there's some buyers starting to come in on Facebook around the open. Microsoft's coming down as well. Yeah, I'm just going to sit on my hands. Q's is coming down. Apple's coming down. Probably could have shorted it from up here, but no, I'm not shorting it up there. Oh, I know that. That's why I'm not shorting the top. I'm not getting short squeezed. I think I'm gonna watch for Facebook around 350. I'm gonna let it go through this 351.20 because we're getting a pretty good sell-off now. Q's is down below VWAP, headed towards the 200. Q's can come a long way. Amazon would have to come to lows. Apple would need to do what? Yeah, it just broke under the open. I see it. Yeah. Microsoft's coming to the open. It's not quite to the bottom. I'm really not interested in taking Microsoft in this range. I would want it to come down to probably around the 9 on the daily, which looks like it's about 277.35 I would be looking. Facebook's at the 351.20. Still looks like we're coming down. I might have to grab a little Facebook right here. $350 calls, yeah. Spread's a little big. Be careful. I got filled at 365. On the 350 calls, I limited in. Let's see what happens here. Took a starter position. Trying Spy can do whatever it wants. It already broke out, so come on, Facebook. Let's not go to 350. Let's just go straight up from here. That's why I limit it in. I don't like the Qs has this much room to move. Amazon is holding currently. Yep. Qs broke to 200. Doggone it, Microsoft's bouncing off 280.57. God damn it. Oh my gosh, what a perfect bounce on Microsoft. Doggone it. Well, come on, Facebook, let's go. Yeah, Facebook's turned a little red. I thought it might come to 350, but I took a little starter. Things are pop. Microsoft was perfect off the 280.57. Perfect bounce off 280.57. I just I didn't trust Microsoft. On Facebook, yeah, I'm green right now. Not much, but I'm green. I'd like to see Facebook push up. There she goes. Just flat on the 350-120. Just flat. That's why I'm afraid it's going to come to this 350. I'll just add if it comes down here. Depending on what happens with SPY and Qs. Nvidia's coming to 799.91. I'd be taking Nvidia long at 799.91. It's going to be perfect. It's coming straight in, speed and distance. It's a perfect play. That's why I took Facebook, because it came straight into the level. But I'll buy Nvidia as well. Do what? Facebook's trying to hold. Looks like she's going to come up. We'll see. I didn't. Seven. No, I think it's going to come down. Just be patient. Yeah, that straight push down would have been perfect into the 799. I have to monitor my Facebook trade here. We're still green, but she's starting to come up. Q's bounced the 200s coming back up. Apple still hasn't got deep enough. I don't know why. Apple is. Apple's just going to be a later play, I think. Facebook's coming up. There we go. Come on up, Facebook. I'm up 20 a contract right now. There we go. Now we're cooking. Now we're cooking. Let me see if I can limit out here. Summit. $4. Always take profit on the way. Well, it's gonna. It's probably a trap and dump down to the 799. Nvidia, I wouldn't chase it. If it doesn't come here, I wouldn't take it. Just simple. I got some profit peeled off at $3.95. It wouldn't get me at $4. I got a stop set on the 350 contracts at 365. So if it tags it, it's going to take me out. I'll just rebuy if it dips down to this 350. SPY's selling off heavy right now. I mean, Microsoft, 2-point bounce. Jason, did you take that Microsoft trade? No. Stop me out. Stop me out. Get ready for that $7.99.91. $3.50 on Facebook. Watching Nvidia. Amazon bounced up. Now it's coming to 300 because Facebook wants to come up. I mean, are you kidding me? You just stopped me out and then you suck all the way back up? I stopped out even on the remaining contracts, but I'm just going to hang out. I'm not going to enter here. I think SPY's selling off. Q's is coming down. Q's just broke its lows. I think the drop is going to happen right now. Yep. I made a little money on Facebook, not much. About 600 bucks. Yeah, but I think it's going to dip, but I didn't want to ride it down to the 350, so I'll just wait. Patience. What was this big NVIDIA? You see that? 502. Went from 100,000 up to previous candle was 52,000 shares up to 500,000 shares. Yeah. Google's squeezing back up to highs. Facebook's being a dog. I will not re-enter Facebook until 350 for the long on the 350 calls. Apple, I'm looking for the 145.11. Between 146.12 and 145.11 for a nice dip bounce long. SPY's selling off. SPY should come down to this 435. Google's breaking out. I have my Facebook open. The options wobbling all over the place. Microsoft's pushing back, trying to push back up to the pre-market high, which is its all-time high. Who has a doji on the daily? Did Apple have a doji on the daily? No, no. Apple doesn't have a doji on the daily, buddy. No, no, no. Facebook is sliding. Facebook looks like it's coming to 350, so I would expect Apple to come down, Facebook to come down. I think Amazon will come down again. It may not be in a time that I want to enter a trade. Right, if we can't get in a trade by 10:30, I'll just call it a day. It's rather to take. You're better to take a little profit, like I did on Facebook, and not take another trade, or not like yesterday. I didn't even get a trade because I couldn't get in. There's Facebook bouncing that 351.20. A lot of divergence. Facebook's wicky to the downside, going down. Keeps trying to push up, gets to like 351.85 or something, and gets slapped down. I'm going to change this to Facebook here. You're too late to get in Google. Don't even think about it. Nvidia bounced just south of the VWAP. Could be a nice trap and dump down to $7.99. I'm going to buy some Facebook back, I think. Let me see if I can get filled down here. Filled me at 364. I got $1 better fill than I did before. It's funny. No, I agree with you, but I'm gonna buy. I bought it just in case. Oh, there she goes. So much divergence. So Facebook's holding the level long enough that I'm like, oh, you know what? I got back in at basically what I bought it for way back here. So. Up 20 a contract. 30. Peeled a little profit. Gave me a good fill. 390. Wanted 395. Got to be selling those contracts on the push while it's green. You can't wait for it to slow down to go red, or it'll fill you bad. There we go, Facebook. There we go. Come on. It's time to go now. Got back over the open. Needs to get over this candle right here. Oh, it did break it. Contract's paying good. It was until it pulled back right here. I'm even. It was a good entrance for Facebook. It got down to like a $5 spread. I almost bought some more right there, but hesitated. Amazon screaming. Q's coming up. Facebook's trying to come up. It looks like a trap, though. I don't disagree with you. Let me set a stop on this. All right, I set a stop at well, I've took 2 stabs at Facebook so far. Took a little profit and then put a stop on the rest. It's just about to stop me out. And stopped out right there. God dang it. Maybe we're going to get a jam down to 350. That's why I put the stop so tight. I don't want to get back the little bit I'm making on it. There's the big jam down. There it is. Knew it was coming. SPY's jamming down to the 200. Yeah. Yeah, Nvidia's coming. I bought some more Facebook. Down on that push down. Filled me at 305. I'm up pretty good already, just on the suckback. I am. I'm up $40 a contract now. I waited as it pushed down. I marketed it in. It filled me right at the bottom, 305. I saw it happening. I was like right on it. Now we're jamming, baby. Let's get a little profit here at 365. Boom, 365. Come on. Come on, don't stop. Just go. I knew that dip was coming. I was just waiting for it. 385. I probably should have took a little off there. Missed it. Oh, there it goes again. Come on. Come on, option contract. Amazon bounced the open on that big bounce on Facebook. I got an order out to sell some at 385 on the 350 calls. Bam, just filled me. I took 50 contracts on the buy at the bottom. I've got 15 left now. I'm going to set a stop on these Facebook contracts at like probably 3. Let me see. I got filled 305. 340s. It's probably as much room as I'm going to give these last 15 contracts. All right, I got to stop on Facebook at 340. And we'll see how far we can let these last 15 contracts run. Currently up 100 a contract on those. $1,500 on the run right now. Probably should have took some into VWAP right there. I've only got 15 left though. Q's pushing back to highs. Nvidia, man, got so close to our level. I mean, just, I know, but it was slamming into it, dude. It was almost there. Sometimes it doesn't get all the way there, but Nvidia is just not one you can chase, unfortunately. All right, I have 10 left. I just sold 5 more for $395. Just banking profit. Set my stop back at 340. Happens, buddy. Sometimes you just can't get in. I told you that Facebook, that flash was going to be fast, and it was. I set 50, and if it kept, when it pushed, when I executed, I was going to do it right in the middle. That's exactly what I did, and if it ran to the bottom, I was going to buy another 50. We're up to 410 a contract now. Oh, excuse me, I can't read. Fill me 309. I said 305. I'm not sure I would be shorting anything, but you can't. Just don't. Just sit on your hands, Jason. Don't chase it. Just sit on your hands. Facebook's about to stop out my last 10 contracts. Well, it shouldn't stop me out. That's good so far. Looking good in Facebook long from here. Facebook's coming up. So much divergence today. That's why we trade levels, guys. This is what. Other Jason, that Microsoft play was perfect. I was focused on something else. Facebook's lifting now. Breaking over VWAP or trying. Apple's put in a double top at 148.94. You know that Fed speak. It's what time today? 2. They'll probably jam it down to SPY down to 435 ish. I would guess. NVIDIA's above VWAP on my chart right now. Yeah, no, that's fine. I mean, you can get chopped up in the middle though, so be careful. Take that little win and wait. Mm-hmm. Take your little win. Don't have FOMO. Don't stay in it too long. Just take your win. Feel, feel you good? Not bad. That's good. Yep. It's going to. It's going to go there, I think. Facebook's about to stop out my last 10 contracts. I probably will not execute another trade. Oh, stopped out right there. Here comes the push down. I knew it was coming. I probably should have just closed it, but you are going to get chopped around. I know, but you have to take profit. How many contracts did you have? Exactly. You have to take that profit on a small position. When you have a bigger position, then you can sell some off and let it ride like I just did on Facebook. That's what I'm saying. It could have a $10 candle and just trap you. Facebook's coming down. Hey, hold on. I got a call. I got to take a call. Another person calling on my house. Facebook's jamming down. Somebody's making food in my kitchen. Another 20 cents to go. I don't care. I'm still taking it. It's the level I've been waiting for. And it's before 10:30, so I'm all right trying it. I'll take a stab at it. I've made money already. Come on. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I know it does. Looks horrible, but that's where I'm looking for it to bounce, and that's what I play, so play the bounce. Nope, not yet. Almost. Shit. I'll give it a little bit under 350, and if it keeps going, I'll just close it. I'm not giving it a point of risk. I can tell you that. Hold on. Here we go. Come on. I did 272. It filled me. Right there. I told you I was waiting for it. It's really not all the way there, but it got close enough. I was waiting for it to get under 20 cents, and I got in. Oh, there she bounces. Come on, Facebook. Just run right back up to 351.20, and I'll take it off. I'm not greedy. Taking some right now. Shit, I'm up almost 30 a contract. Yeah, just the contract just popped. I had to take some right there. Yep. Filled me 294. Yep. It's running. Ah, damn it. It sucked back. I couldn't get it out fast enough. Having a pretty good morning on the bounces on Facebook, even though the stock's been selling off. This is the only one I'm comfortable in. I've got defined risk. That's why I like it. Remember, I like defined risk. I don't like to trade out in the middle. You know, I don't like this middle shit. Like right here, Amazon, Nvidia, I don't like any of that middle stuff. Now, if Nvidia comes into that $799.91, I'll probably grab it too. I took a little more off, 305. Let me set a stop. I got to stop set on my remainder at 272. So I'll zero out those contracts, or we're going to come all the way back up with Facebook. So I got 30 on the run. Not real confident on the run, though, I can tell you that. Oh, damn it. I'm looking over at my other screen and the damn thing popped. Really? No, I popped up I look over the contracts all the way up to 340 or what the hell was that? I was looking at my other chart and I look over and it's jammed up and I missed it. Are you kidding me? It jammed up to 315. Unfucking believable. I missed that. Freaking I can't cuss. Oh, I'm ticked off I missed that. I would have took some profit on that pop. I'd have took 10 off and left 20 contracts on. Now it's going to stop me out on all 30. Watch. Contracts holding 285 on the bid anyway. I'm getting out market on the push. When it pushes, that's how I'm exiting. I'm limiting in. So, no, it's going to take me out. Contract's holding up so good, though. I got filled at 272. Try not to get tunnel vision. Just 350 is. Yeah, if you can get a good fill on Facebook down here at the bottom by 350, it's probably not a bad buy right now. I don't like that it did this pop and then dumped. It may break through, so just don't give it a lot of room. You can risk a little bit of money, but I wouldn't risk a bunch. See, that's the volatility push. The bid's 275. It was all the way down to 272 when I got in way back here, right? Yeah, it just broke it. It is. The contract's holding. It's holding right around 270, 268. I think my wife just got in something. Probably. Kel, are you at Facebook? Dog thinks I'm talking to her. Let's be careful with this Facebook trade. SPY and Nvidia, SPY and Qs, they got a lot of room they can tank, so. Not a lot of buyers here at 350. Yeah. Trying to stay with this Facebook. I'm leaving these contracts on. I'm down a little bit of the profit I was up on them. So, giving it a little bit. I'm not going to give it very much. I don't like that it broke it, actually. 348.80 is the low 2 days ago. Is that right? Let me look at this real fast before I decide to get deep in this trade. Yesterday's low is 348.80. I think 349.69 is about as far as I'm going to let it go. 64, 349.64, that's it. Man, I'm only down a couple of dollars. That's just crazy. Well, you see SPY and Qs are coming down, so there's my 64 that I really don't want to go past, I don't think. Yeah. Well, I didn't get out fast enough. I'm going to get back a little bit here, I guess. I'm still green from this purchase here because I took profit here. So I'm just giving back some of the profit on this trade. Now I want to give it to 348.80. Stupid. SPY just broke the 200. We need a bounce at 348.80 or we're going to have to get out of this. Yeah. Contract's still holding pretty well, actually. It dropped out of the money, which I don't like. All hell's going to break loose if Amazon goes under 36.90. I didn't look at Google's chart. It's below VWAP. VWAP on my chart's about 25.75.32. There it comes. Here comes Facebook. If it came down to 348.80, I was going to take an ad. There we go. Run right straight back up, baby. Yeah. Yeah, I really don't think it's going to continue. I think it's going to just hang out down here. I don't think it's going to come up until SPY comes all the way down, Facebook or Qs comes down. The play was the test on VWAP short on SPY, it looks like at the moment. We're getting late in the day, getting uninterested. Sorry about that bark. Oh, yeah? Most do, yes. Mm-hmm. Look, look at Facebook. I mean, that thing went stone cold, almost standard risk from 350, 1 point. Facebook's trying to get a footing, then it gets slammed down again. The best trade of the day was the Microsoft long from 280.57. It was perfect. The Microsoft trade just bounced right off. I mean, perfect off the pre-market low. Just perfect in the jam down from the close. Just perfect. Took a little ad. Facebook. Oh, I know. I just took a little ad for the bounce here at the daily level. We'll see what happens. Yep, headed down to 799.91. Now, it could go, listen, as much as I hate to say this, it could dip all the way to 796.23. There's a pre-market candle or after hours candle down to 796.23. Just be aware. It's coming down fast, speed and distance. That's how we like it. Doesn't mean it doesn't have to bounce there. Just that's where I like it, 799.91. ticked off I didn't dump a bunch of this trade when it jammed up right here. Does not look like there's any buyers here. Yeah. I closed all the Facebook out. I'm out. I gave him back a little too much. Oh well. This is the problem with taking the long when SPY and Qs are in the middle. This is exactly what I was worried about. Don't take a video long, just wait. This is why I didn't like it. I shouldn't have took this last one, but hey, it is what it is. I'm not taking another trade today, guys. I'm done. I ended up a little green today, not a lot green. Facebook will probably bounce and go straight back up to 360 now that I got out. It was just waiting for me to close my monstrous position I had. Not really. All right, guys. I'm going to kill this stream and I'm going to move on with my day. All right, guys. See you later.